Okay, so if you swap in an OM617 diesel into a gasoline or any other vehicle for that matter, you gotta have a way to shut it off. And it's not like a gas car where, you know, you can just turn off the electricity to the engine and it turns off. On these, you have to shut off the fuel to them. And there is a little vacuum port right on the back of the injection pump, right there, that guy, that you have to apply vacuum to that port if you want to shut off your engine. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to do that. There's I think about a $60 sensor on MercedesDiesel4x4.com that you can install and just apply 12 volts to it when you want to, or take off 12 volts to it when you want it to shut off, and then it'll turn off. I went a little bit different way about it, and first I wanted to test it. So, to test it, I've got a Mighty Vac vacuum hand pump, and this is kind of the deluxe kit. They're great for bleeding brakes and kind of testing other vacuum stuff. So I kind of had it already laying around, and I was able to just use a length of hose and this adapter that came with it, this fitting, to be able to set that up on the engine, and we'll give that a shot, make sure it actually turns off the engine when we apply vacuum, and then we'll find a solution in the vehicle. Okay, to test the vacuum shutoff on the engine, I've got just a rubber fitting here connected to a hose that goes to my Mighty Vac. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the engine, make sure there's no vacuum being applied, and then I will squeeze this handle to shut off the engine. Okay, so engine's on. Engine's off. Okay, so that works. Now, instead of buying the sensor, I've got a creative solution. Okay, we've got the vacuum line hooked up now. You can see it right there, and that tube goes through here into a hole in the firewall and into the cabin. It's my assistant Levi here.
Yes.
There's the tube. Alright, buddy, so we're going to hold those glow plugs for about 5 seconds.
Okay.
Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, now start the engine. Okay, now it's running. Now are you ready to shut it off?
Yes.
Alright, just squeeze that a couple of times. And there she goes. Done. Not bad. Good job, buddy.
Bye-bye, people.
Now, if we want to go ultra low buck, as cheap as possible, all we have to do is run a line from that injection pump. The port is about 5 millimeters, so 1/8 inch or maybe 3/16 tubing should work. I used 7/64, but had to widen it out quite a bit to be able to get it to go on. Anyways, we've got this straw basically, and if we first start up the engine, all we have to do to get this to shut off is suck on the tube. I'll give it a shot. And there you have it.